Gaining muscle mass is literally a lot of work. You have to accept that before getting started. Your journey starts in your mind. Accept that you have a lot of work to do and commit to it. It's not all just profuse work. You have to know exactly what you're doing. One of the basic and also common mistakes people make is thinking they only need to do a lot of exercise every day. This is wrong. While most exercises would benefit your muscles one way or the other, not all would catalyze your muscular hypertrophy. As a matter of fact, some exercises are hurting your muscles more than helping them grow. In today's video, you will be learning how to gain muscle mass efficiently and safely. We'll take a look at the right training, diet, and even recovery strategies that would accelerate your gains. Are you ready? Let's get started. Make sure to subscribe for regular fitness and health videos and leave a comment down below saying, "I subscribed," and we will try to do our best to reply to your comment. Okay, first, let's talk about workouts. Before jumping into any training, you have to understand why workouts cause muscle growth. In simple terms, your muscles are designed to adapt to the amount of stress you put them through daily. To hack muscle growth means to hack this adaptation mechanism. Your muscles would adapt to being efficient at burning energy if you subject them to endurance training, such as long-distance running. Big muscles are not good for endurance, so don't expect endurance exercises to give you bulk. Resistance or weight training is the only program that can get you to build muscles maximally. You've got to train heavy. This is a must. Start the workout with the priority muscle group. How much weight? You've always got to test for your RPE, that is, your rate of perceived exertion. Remember how your muscles are adapted to the amount of stress they encounter regularly. To get bigger muscles, you have to add more load to what your body is accustomed to. Resistance exercises would exert pressure on the target muscles you exercise, so test the amount of weight you are lifting and ensure you actually strain just enough to lift it. If you're not straining, your muscle has no reason to grow. What reps should you do? Reps above 4 put sustained pressure on the muscle, which causes hypertrophy, which means muscle growth. It is possible to do too much. As said at the start of this video, big muscles are not efficient for endurance, so if you do too much reps in a single set, it would be a disservice to the hypertrophy that you want. The sweet spot is between 5 and 8 reps per set. If you find this range too easy, that means you have to add more load to what you're lifting. Each set must be explosive and intense. You've got to take 2-minute rests before starting a new set. Short rests are not so good if you want to grow. The good old strategy of training until failure remains the best strategy to force your muscles to grow. Target as many muscles as you can. For example, if you want to build your upper arm, curling alone would cause the biceps to grow maximally, but then you leave a bunch of other muscles underdeveloped. The more muscles you can target with specific exercises, the bigger that part of your body gets. In subsequent videos, we will delve deeper into specific exercises you need for specific muscle growth, and how to plan a routine to take care of these muscles. Subscribe now to stay updated on future uploads. Step it up with drop sets and supersets. A 2018 study showed that trainers who followed the drop set routine gained more muscle than conventional repetitive training. A drop set routine consists of short bursts of lifts per set, but each set must be until failure. That is a point when you absolutely cannot continue. The first set could range from 10 to 12 reps. If the weight is well measured, you should reach failure at this point. It gets progressively harder, so subsequent reps would drop. Ensure you finish with a set of 5 to 8 reps. You can further improve your workouts with a superset routine. Supersets are designed to cut down time and to intensify your workout. To do a superset, you alternate sets of 2 exercises. For example, you do a set of bench presses, and then a set of barbell curls. This way you target 2 muscle groups and work them out without resting in between each superset. Don't do a full body workout in one day. Plan your workouts in such a way that every part gets worked out about 1 to 2 times a week. For example, if you are deficient on chest, you can train it on Monday and Thursday, but for the rest, once a week is enough. This will give you time to recover on previously worked parts and have an efficient workout circle. Trying to do your upper body, abs, and lower body all in one session will burn you out and prevent you from training each part maximally. Diet. Without a proper diet, your workout would be an exercise in futility. Proteins are the most essential food class necessary for muscle growth, but all nutrients are important to fuel your workout and muscle growth. The goal here is not to eat as much as possible, but to derive as much benefit from each meal as possible. So you target food sources that are nutrient-dense. Let's talk about carbohydrates. Carbs are not bad, as most fad diets have portrayed them. You actually need your carbohydrates. They provide the glucose you need for instantaneous energy. What you need to do is ensure you are not eating more than you should. This should be based on the intensity of your training, your body mass, and other daily activities. Also, go for low glycemic sources, such as legumes, bran cereal, oatmeal, and bananas. Sources such as white rice and potatoes have high glycemic indexes. They're not bad, but should be taken in moderation. Our bodies need about 22 amino acids for proper growth and maintenance of muscles. Because our bodies cannot store excess protein the way it stores fat or glucose, your protein intake must be regular. An average human needs about 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. That's about half a gram per pound approximately. So a person that weighs 70 kilograms would need around 70 grams of protein in their diet per day. You need more than the average daily requirement to build more muscle. You will need to at least double your intake to 2.2 gram per kilogram, or 1 gram per pound of your body weight. There is no harm in taking a bit more. It is best to source for food with the highest protein content for the lowest fat content. This is why chicken breast is one of the best choices. It has 31% protein content to weight and very lean. Lean beef is 27%, while beans are 8.7% protein. Eating a rich source will mean eating less, hence not taking in excess calories in the process. This also makes supplementing a good option. Whey protein can contain as much as 78% protein, which can save you from eating too much in your quest for much-needed protein. If you're on a vegetarian diet, you can still get your proteins from plant sources, but it will require more planning. Most plant sources do not contain all the essential amino acids. Hence, you have to continuously supplement or go for sources such as quinoa and buckwheat, which have all the essential proteins you need. One problem you are likely to have is the inability to eat as much as you should be eating. A trick you can use to get more food down is to add smoothies to your meals, because it is a lot easier to drink than chew all the time. There are several organic, high-protein recipes you can add to your menu to reduce the amount of sit-down meals you have per day. Exercise causes oxidative stress. Fruits and vegetables are rich in antioxidants that help prevent the oxidative process. Besides, they are also rich sources of minerals and vitamins that are essential to keeping you healthy. To avoid feeling satiated, eat small meals, but eat as frequently as necessary. You can split your meals up to 5 or 6 per day. This way, you are not binging, and your body absorbs the nutrients better. Overfeeding can upset your digestion, so avoid heavy meals. Recovery is important. When you work out, your muscles suffer microscopic tears, and your cortisol level rises. You need to have time set aside to rest, so your body can recover, and your hormones can balance out. Delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS, which is the soreness you feel after an intense session, can inflame your muscles and prevent you from progressing in your exercise program. Have day offs every week to recover, so you can always advance without burning yourself out. Use your rest days to do some cardio and stretches. This will be beneficial in keeping your muscles flexible, and you improve your range of motion, which could be lost from focusing on resistance exercises only. If you learned 1 or 2 things from this video, then subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and of course, give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.